Hi there, this is Adam from mecanto.com Product Reviews. We are back inside Funnel Trax for part 2 of our demo series. In this demo, part 2, we're going to be looking at the split testing feature in Funnel Trax. This is what we created in the first video. As you can see, I've actually logged 3 clicks, and that probably is me, but it shows you that this is certainly alive, the statistic tracker here. And what's interesting about that is I don't seem to remember putting in the code, the tracking script. But maybe I did, I'm not sure. Or maybe the tracking script is used for different things like sales and click-through rates and whatnot. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm going to actually watch product training on Funnel Trax so I can figure out what I need to do here in order to create the split testing and just show you guys that feature, since I haven't done this before. But as you can see, whatever you need to do, they have training for each aspect and each part of Funnel Trax, and it's very straightforward. It's step-by-step format, so absolutely anyone can learn this. Alright, so this is going to be surprisingly easy to do, as you'll find out in a moment. But first, what we have to do here is set up, since we are split testing, let's say we wanted to test 2 different sales pages. Well, right now I only have this one sales page, which is just really just a template that I created. As you can see here, nothing's been filled in. I created this template, or I selected this. I didn't create anything, really. I selected this template with InstaBuilder 2, which is a great plugin, but that's a different product. And so now I'm going to go ahead and create another template, and I'll just do that really quick with InstaBuilder. I'm going into one of my websites here, and we'll go here because, again, we need 2 pages at least for split testing. But you could do 5 pages if you want. You could do as many as you want to split test, and it's very helpful for, basically figuring out if you're doing something correctly. Obviously, if you have one sales page that is converting at 1%, other is converting at 20%, and you're, half of your visitors are seeing one, half or the other, well, you know that your second page is obviously a heck of a lot better, and that's something that you can take with you for all of your future campaigns and endeavors with online marketing. So I'm going to create a new page here, and I'm just going to select the very first template. So once I've selected a template, I'm going to save it and then publish. That's it. So now I just have to grab the URL for this. It's in my WordPress pages, and I believe it is this one. Yes, it is. So let me copy the URL, keep it handy in Notepad, and go back to Funnel Trax. Okay, now what we want to do from here is click the split track option, and it brings up a screen that's similar to when you're adding the sales page itself, because basically that's what you're doing. You're adding another sales page, another version of it. So in fact, we'll call it version 2. And then we just grab the URL that we just created, paste it in here, and then we would enter the value of each sale or lead. I don't remember what we had for the other product, so I'm just going to go with $17. This really doesn't matter. So as you can see, version 2 has been created here. But what we need to do right now, I don't know, this might be really small in your video, but right now 100% of the traffic is going to our first sales page and 0% to the second. So what you want to do is click on that 100% and adjust your traffic distribution so that we can have, let's say, 50% going to page 1, 50% going to, wait a minute, so 50-50 going to version 2. So we click update, now we have 50-50. So how do we know that when someone types in our URL to go to our product sales page, it's one URL, so how do we know that it's going to switch back and forth between version 1 and version 2? Well, because Funnel Trax gives you a URL just for that. So this URL is what you want to use for your sales page. You can convert it to a shorter link if you want. And that's really all there is to it. You know, once your product launches, let's say, you're going to have your statistics populate here, and you're going to get a really good idea as far as split testing which version of your sales pages or even OTOs or whatever you want to split test are working the best for you. It's very good to know, and a lot of split testing services and products I've seen are much more complicated to set up, so this is something that really is just very straightforward. So that's about it for this demo. I would want to mention here that there's also the retargeting feature, which can be used with Facebook and other, let's see, actually let's take a look here, Facebook, Google, remarketing, YouTube, and Adderall. It works with all of those, but I don't have any retargeting code handy. I don't have any Facebook ad campaigns or anything like that to kind of show you how this would work. But I just wanted to mention that as well. And one more thing that I want to mention here is if you think Funnel Trax is something you might want to try out, I would encourage you to purchase it through my product review site. And if you're on the fence, by the way, about Funnel Trax, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee through the vendor. So I would suggest trying it out. If you truly don't like it, you get all of your money back, and if you do like it, then you have a very useful tool that will come in handy at some point for you, whether you plan on creating products now or in the future. And you will not regret it if you do. And as I said, I think it's kind of inevitable, the path of every internet marketer, that at some point, if you stick with this long enough, you're going to get to that point where you want to create your own product, because that's where a lot of the money in this business is. You've also probably heard the money is in the list. Well, guess what? People build their lists often through creating products. When you create products, you get a lot of buyers. Those buyers, you get their email addresses. There's your list, and it's all kind of tied together. So anyway, let me just quickly show you this before we go, if my page actually is going to load here. Here we go. So this is my Funnel Trax review. If you purchase through this review page, which is linked below the video, I just want to mention that I am throwing in every single bonus product you see on the review page. There's a lot of great value here. Just look through the list. I'm not going to go through it with you. There's just way too much, quite frankly. And if you don't like any of these products, if you don't like or you don't need them, you could just click the link below the list of bonuses, and this will take you to my full list of bonuses, and you could substitute in any product from this list, which is taking a minute to come up, but once it does, you would be able to substitute any product from the list that's loading with anything from the default bonus list. And the list, excuse me, the list is here. There's a lot of products to choose from, a little bit of everything. So anyways, that is all. That completes this Funnel Trax demo series. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. If you would like to see weekly product demos for internet marketing products, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and there will be a lot more. Again, I'm fairly new to this, but I'm getting better as I go, and your support is a big part of what moves me along and encourages me to keep doing this. So have a great day, and again, thank you for watching.